Why broke and almost lucky? Why broke and almost lucky? How can somebody say broke and lucky? Can I put a something? Can I add something to that? I can add the letter N, like in broken. But in the word broken, I don't have to add the addition of en or brokes. Can you be brokes for something? Can you be brokenness? Can you be just broken lucky or broken unlucky? Because I'm broken unlucky. Because it seems like my decisions that I take don't bring me any gravy. So no gray, no V, no black and white life. Gravy. VY instead of VIE. What is gray? In envy. They say, who says? They say I'm talking out of my hat, right? Talking out of my hat. Talking out of my hat. Out of my hat, I'm talking. Out of my hat. Do I ever think? I'm thinking. ING, right? That's a good ending. ING. Should I write a movie? Should I try and do an hour or 90 minutes right here straight? 90 minutes straight in a movie, how things, like I have my, like right out of my hat, and it's all gravy to me. Gray meaning black and white, the envy of V, or the life of V. V is the 22nd letter, V for vendetta, right? V for vendredi, but V in French means life. Vendetta or été means the summer of time. So if I use two languages between French and English, I can probably tell you a whole story that at half the time you won't understand. You know what the funniest thing is that happening right now is I have this horse on my shirt right here, right? But when I see it, I see the reflection in the middle of my camera, and it looks like I have a horse trying to hit a ball. You know, the polo, the horse's feet are on the ground. Horse's feet are on the ground, right? And stick is in the air. Man's feet are on the horse. Sounds like life. So a great ending and a great beginning and a great middle of life. The in-between of passing of time between the beginning and the end. What is the stretch? We have the home stretch. We have the departure and the first quarter mile. Then we have the half mile arriving to the half mile pole. Where have you arrived from? Where have your thoughts? South, right? The south, where the S looks like a 5, okay? And the east all alone, where it's the 5th letter, right? I'm going to use OST, OST for the EA, as in Mars. So the circle of the spirit of time comes out of Mars. According to words, right? According to words. I mean, everything is according to words, you know? I mean, the horse likes to eat oats. I won't tell you about the boat. So how does the carrier of the boat come into the oat? What is the significance of oats? Which should be have the link is almost like showing you this design over here. See this design over here? You're coming from here, the story has begun. You have the story that's in between, you're coming to the end, and when you end, you have the X marks the spot before the beginning starts from inside. So the broken part of what's -1, 0, and 1. What is the difference between -1, 0, and 1? It is the ending of one story, the separation of time, and the beginning of the next story, which happens to be 24th letter and the 15th letter, O being the 15th letter, 24 being the X letter. Now, if you're looking at the O letter, would you look at your O this way? Or would you look at your O this way? See, the first time you can actually make an O is square. But this square will mean multiplication when going corner to corner. This O, okay, will create the plus sign. Because there is no corner. There's a corner to corner between here and all the way down here. But you can't get a circle, I mean a diamond, inside one because you have to use 4 area spaces. So I can use this one here, which brings me online. And I can use the multiplication, okay, from corner to corner, which brings me online and offline, right? Using your computer from house offline or connecting to the internet. ON stands for 14 and 15th letter. Reverse is the 13th and the 12th. This is the reverse. So you have the L and the M, right? Not talking about the morning line favorite. Or you can have the N and the O, right? You can have OFF, which is, again, O is the 15th letter in representation of Mars. 15 equals the O, 015510501. 5 times 3 equals to 15. 5 plus 3 equals to 8. 7 times 2 equals to 14. 7 plus 2 equals to 9. 9 and 8, 15 and 14. Pi equals to 3.14159265. Right? 15 and 14 is 29. 1 times 5, 5. 1 plus 5, 6. 1 plus 4 equals to 5. 1 plus 5 equals to 6. 3.14159265. In reality, this is another reality, and let me of how I'm showing you that 7 and 2 and 5 and 3, which will reach you to the numbers 14 and 15 and 8 and 9, where 8 and 9 are the 8th and 9th letters. Okay, the I don't want to use my face, where the 8th and 9th letters, where the I and the H, okay, is reversed as 18th and the 19th, which is R and S, right? In the stock market, this would be a reverse split, right? 5 is the middle half. You notice the way S equals also to that 5, the understanding of what we see is the 5. So now we started out to this over here. Now what's special about this is 53 is electric company and 72 is the red sun. When we minus this from this, it becomes 5. When we minus this from this, it becomes 3. The total reality is electric company, and we revert back to the numbers 15 and 8. The whole thing of this is BC creation. 9 and 14 equals to 23, and 15 and 8 equals to 23. If we minus them, okay, I end up with the 9 area. Let me see. 15 minus 9. No, 15 minus 8 is 7. 14 minus 9 is 5. So now we end up on the moon. G and E. The reverse of this will be T20. And now we're into gematria. The reverse of the 7 is the T. So are we going to show high, low, center? Right? Or the G is the 7th area down there and the T is the area down here? Actually, it's this area over here will be M and N, because in gematria 1 and 1 is M and N, right? Does that mean Z and A come together? Z, like in Tsar? Like in the Tsar, like in the connection to the Russian Jews? Right? The Tsars, the Russian Jews from Chernobyl. Check that out. Russian Jews from Chernobyl in the 1800s. Find out where they go from there. I know because I'm connected to them. My family is connected to them, and I know absolutely nothing other than the Z, R, it, S, sky. 1, 2, 5. Or 1, 2, 7. 7 and 1. 2 and 1. 6 and 8. 9 and 5. 1 and 3. And these numbers, okay, now you think I'm getting out of things, right? But they're all telling me stories. This in gematria, if they reconnect, I'm going 1 and 1. correct? If I reconnect the A to the Z, I'd go 1 and 1 or 1, 0, 1 with the link between the beginning of the end, or is it the continuation, adding the 364th day plus 1.25 for the time of day that we spark over here? That's a lot of people on the boat. I would show you it. There's like 20 people on that boat. It's crazy. Wow. 20 people on the boat. It seems like the boat's going down. Hey, I turned around the camera. Hold on a second. Okay, so I'm going to continue on with this video. I'm a little bit all over the place, right? So we've now connected to the moon and pi. Now, why pi? Because inside of what is created pi from 8, where is it again? 14 and 15. 14 and 15. Or 14 and 15 bring in the H and the I. H and the I bring in the R and the S. Between the 18th, the beginning, the end, and the 19th is the mirror. This is the mirror. 18 and 19. And why is this the mirror of 18 and 19? Which all begins at 17. According to roulette, 17, 18, 19. And then the design is, this is my design right here. It's like the exclamation point. How do we put this on pause? So anyways, we're going to leave it at that. I'm going to explain it. Ask me questions about that. I'll come back and explain how this works, how this works. This will end up as the half-life. The only way to create the in-between over here is to put 2x and get plus until you see life here by doubling up. That's because you need to find the happy center. So all of a sudden you got 9 areas used. That's it. Raphael 7286 and a constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for watching. Well, where'd you get that from? You can tie yourself and put it on the boat.
Go and skip rope.